Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The sack is by Janoris Jenkins coming in off the corner.
Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score...
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. From the end zone, Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right.
That's caught. Nick Westbrook-Akine with it.
And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big play there on the catch and run. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the ground, this is McNichols. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill sliding out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Hunt. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Mayfield.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Donovan Peoples-Jones.
30 yards.
And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
He'll get this complete to Fitzpatrick.
He doesn't find a ton of space following the display of quick feet down just inside the 45. Looking to throw again on second down. Tannehill.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
He's going to fire one, corner the end zone.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And this Browns defense stands tall. Mayfield on first down. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it, and it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Final play of the half, Mayfield.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half from Cleveland. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years, with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside. Kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready.
And this is caught inside the 5. And it's a Titans touchdown. Michael Pruitt, 51 yards.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And a little quarterback draw.
Yeah, it's hard to account for the quarterback in most situations on defense, and that's why the quarterback draw is so successful. Everyone else covered, makes a little fake, runs into the end zone.
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. That one caught out wide by Julio. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. From the 50, it's Tannehill. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 45.
He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb.
Chubb will have the 1st down and much more. Pushes him over, powering his way forward. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
43 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Mayfield down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick here is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack.
Jordan Elliott coming in to drop him for a loss of 8.
And it also brings up 4th. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. On 4th down, Tannehill. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, 52 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. So now Tannehill leading his crew to the line to go for 2. Tannehill going to throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
He sets to fire deep. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Going deep here for Landry. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Derrick Henry. Tackle by Jordan Elliott. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Tannehill. Pressure comes, and down he goes. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. They'll look to throw. Escape under pressure again, and down he goes again. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Looking deep for Julio. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Tannehill now running the option to the right side. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Throwing now, Tannehill. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he
almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. This is caught. Touchdown, Browns.
Anthony Schwartz.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead.
They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns are right back in this football game.
One last shot for Mayfield here. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So this one, a Tennessee really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They